What's up, guys? Welcome to Delving the Deep Dark. It's Jay Allen Riker. I know I'm on a bit of a tear streaming Call of Doom Tarkov 1.2, but it's been on my brain ever since I found out that it got released. I'm really loving trying all the new weapons. They fit perfectly. I mean, there's none of the kind of weird fit feel so far that was in Black Warfare. So it's a resounding success in my mind, and I can't wait to see what comes. Now, the other thing that hit me was I said, man, I was walking through an Obsidian level, because I've just been making these little tiny maps in Obsidian where you can get through like an entire megawad in 2 hours. It's been super fun. Those tiny maps are great. And these are on, now I've got it set on 20 today, but I was commenting on how good the city maps look. They look like post-apocalyptic instead of kind of bland is how I always think of the urban maps in Doom. So I was like, let's throw some more like I was playing with the Ashes monsters, and I said, let's do some more. Let's make the whole thing that urban that has kind of a post-apocalyptic feel, but this time we'll play with hunter reinforced zombies, which I also think has a really good post-apocalyptic feel. Now, the one thing I just did was I turned on ammo regeneration in Ultimate Custom Doom, because there are so many zombies in hunter reinforced zombies. Those runners, they're like split up. I think you get at least 3 for every monster, and while they don't do very much damage when they hit you, they absorb a ton of bullets, and I just kept finding myself running out of bullets. So anyway, we're going to give this a try. I actually used more loot at first. That gives you health drops, and I was just seeing my health was staying continuously at 300, and that doesn't seem quite right when you're playing on ultraviolence. So let's get into it. That's more than enough blathering on my part. And let's see, do a new game. I have found that right now the silenced weapons, like, you've got to come into this hot if you're going up against hunter reinforced zombies. Those, whew, that's a tougher weapon pack. And I found, starting with the pay to win and it being because the pay to win US specifically, usually I would go with Bear because it's got an auto shotty and it's got a, well, it's not auto actually, it's a semi-auto, but with a clip, so you don't have to reload it shell by shell. And then it's got a gun with an underbarrel grenade launcher, which is super useful. But all those attract every monster in the area, and right now I cannot afford that, or I will get overwhelmed. So I've got it set to regenerate 10 rounds every 30 seconds. That still is going to have me, I think that rate, now I may need to fine tune that, but I think that rate is still going to have me switching weapons, but they'll refill in the background. And that'll work, because I do like having to switch weapons. Now, if I throw a grenade, which is my instinct right here when I see a cluster like that, like I'm really having to fight that ring finger from going toward the G. Not ring finger, index finger going towards the G. If I do that, it'll bring every zombie in the area, which at this point wouldn't be that bad because we've cleared a lot of them. But you see how they spawn up out of one spot? I know why they did it. It's because they wanted a bunch of runners, but they can't be as powerful damage-wise. I've got Universal Entropy on too, which I'm surprised how good it looks with these monsters. I think especially the green ends up making it nice-looking monsters. But even the the more crimson tone tinged ones. I was thinking it was going to look kind of terrible, but I just wanted to give it a shot because I've been using it and really enjoying it. For a little visual variety, you know. But I didn't have super high hopes. Well, I was wrong. And I am a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. How loud? Turn down the gunfire a little bit. Okay. Because I know you guys are here to hear me yak. Like, I have been super addicted. I actually was like, in the middle of the night, I was dreaming about playing this because I mean, I played a lot of Doom yesterday, so it's not that surprising, but it got stuck between the bars, and the bars protected them from the blast radius. Let's go loud. Let's go loud. So I was using a little mod called More Loot. If you ever want to play like a crazy slaughter map, like in any map, get the mod enemy multiplier 10.5x. But you're going to run out of ammo too. So you can set your enemies real high, but then what you need to do is get more loot. More loot will, every time you kill an enemy, they'll drop ammo and they'll drop health. Which, if you're doing those, if you want to do, really want to do slaughter, I think it helps because those maps are not, those slaughter maps are balanced to give you enough health to deal with that many monsters, and regular maps aren't. They're giving you enough to ammo to deal with, you know, the amount of enemies that they put in it, right? Alright, let's unleash the dogs of war. So this is just a 10 map pack that I decided to go with this time. Now I can't shoot all of them in the head because of the fact that I have on Universal Entropy. It makes a bunch of short ones. So far, I like every change that I've encountered in Call of Doom Tarkov 1.2. I like the increased health and armor limits. I like the new weapons. It seems like some of them have been a little bit rebalanced. I think to make some of them more viable. So I like that obviously as well. Well, that'll be a good one to have. Another silenced. Gotta go quiet in this. A good find. Slopping around here in the overflow bathroom. Alright. Not every weapon needs to be silenced. I do think you trade some punching power, usually, or a rate of fire There is an exception. There's a 9 that is silenced that is just a freaking buzzsaw. But it burns through the ammo so quickly. There are 2 suppressed. One, I think, got an increase in the power. The other one was always deadly. Whoa. This is a new edition. This is from Black Warfare. Yeah. Not as useful when trying to mow down massive waves of monsters to have a Desert Eagle. I'd rather have something automatic with less hard-hitting caliber. Dodged right into that. Always takes a minute to adjust to the projectile speed of a new pack. I was playing with Project Malice yesterday, having a lot of fun with that. It had been a minute. I haven't been using it recently. I really like these smaller maps, faster to get through. This was this was actually on the large side, but I turned up the size a little bit. I had it, if you use Obsidian, you can set the map size, and I had it down from like micro to tiny, which was like 12 to 16. Now I've got it set to 20, I think. The thing is, I always thought it sounded, oh god. And now I've alerted every monster in the area too. See what a bad idea that was? Ah, there we go. Oh my god, stand still. That's a really, really nice handgun. Definitely a much better 45. Maybe I needed that. Maybe I needed the ammo dropper with the health too. I'm not doing so hot here. I was basing off the first level, which was giving me trouble. So you know you gotta adjust your settings when that's the case. I don't have a key. So I like the small levels. Okay, so what I was saying was I played like a mega level after playing the mini levels and saying, wow, I really like these, because I had played Doom by the Hour, and I just really, so it was a mega wad that got at least a nod in the 2023 CAC Awards, where every level was made in an hour, so they were shorter, definitely, and whoa, oh man, I got blown up by a bomber. Bad deal. I gotta try to get them before they get me. And it just made me realize that like it has everything that I think, I put these in the wrong place, is fun in Doom in those little levels. Okay, here's where it happened when I picked up that red key. So I was like, I went back to Obsidian, and I tried it, and most of the issues that I had with Obsidian went away. Because, man, if you think that you get lost in regular Doom levels, like Obsidian levels, because sometimes, I mean, stuff can be so, like, it doesn't ever, I'm not going to say it makes a ton of mistakes. It's rare that I find one where I feel like, okay, that was put together in an unwinnable fashion, and I have to no-clip through it. Ooh, an arcade machine. But it definitely they definitely don't hold your hand the way that a good Doom map designer will kind of give you all these little hints and will funnel you to the right places. Oh, Jesus. It's never good when you get entirely backed into the corner. Man, these guys back you up. They're so much faster than regular Doom monsters. So much more aggressive in the push. Let's just call every zombie in the area. Trying to take a look at my handgun options here. I would say ammo management is part of Doom, and I think it's even more part of Call of Doom Tarkov. So, like, regenerating ammo isn't the most fun way to play. But it's either this or you gotta do like an ammo dropper mod of some sort when you're playing against this many enemies. You knew that something was... You knew they were going to hit you with something. Oh my god, I cannot... The thing is about those runner zombies is they only do like 1 health point or 1 shield point of damage per swing. They absorb a lot of ammo though. If you're a fan of Call of Duty Tarkov and you've tried this, or if you didn't know it was out and you decided to give it a try, let me know what you think about it. I've almost resigned myself to being the Call of Doom Tarkov guy because I just find the minigun, or the mini game of dealing with the weapons that Doom already presented to a small degree, like so much more fun in Call of Doom Tarkov. Okay, why do I have a yellow key? See, and this never happens when you do the micro levels. I should have set it up for micro levels. This is a really nice gun, but I'm prioritizing silenced now. Well, let's get everybody here and against the gate. Want to go loud. Look at that, look at that. Every gun is silenced except my Desert Eagle. I think my answer before when I played with Hunter Reinforced Zombies was to just play on a lower difficulty level. Oh my god! Where it didn't take as much ammo. Because there weren't as many enemies. And they didn't take as many rounds to kill. Some of these pistols are new, and I love the secondary weapon and choices. And so I've been having a blast with that. The increase in viable secondary weapons. There were a couple that I just always went with. I like this Glock extended, but you're trading the silencer for like full auto. There's another gun, and I can't remember what the caliber is. It's full auto, and I just always got to go with that. All right. I don't know if we'll get through all 10 levels before I have to go, especially if I keep yakking. We're only on map 3. But the other night I streamed a full 30 map WOD of the really small levels. Uh-oh. I'm getting desperate. Whoa! Where did that guy come from? Okay, I think that this might hit a little harder. Keeping it quiet, not throwing any grenades. I was watching a video. I know that everybody who streams Doom does so silently, but I'm just not good enough that I think anybody would watch unless they were like something about what I was saying. You understand what? I'm not even close to good enough. I am a mediocre at best player. Oh, that's some nice Doom cute. And then I saw somebody streaming a game and they turned the game sound down significantly farther than I usually do. So I decided, let's give this a try, see how people respond to it. It's weird that I talk and you can't hear me. Like, you definitely can't hear me if a gun is firing at the same time. See how those guys stayed around the corner? That's because I only used silenced weapons this time and didn't, shoot, I should have reloaded. I didn't use any grenades. That was my fatal mistake last time. So I freaked out and saved myself with grenades. Look at these exterior urban areas. Like the inside is too close to tech base. Oh, that's nice. That's a very nice. Let's heal up first so that we can take full advantage. You guys are getting shot in the back by your gunners, and you're just gonna take it, huh? Oh no. I tell you, for me, I like a balance between the kind of a classic Doom feel. Like, I don't necessarily want it to feel like Sonic the Hedgehog or something, Mario or something, but with some enemies that provide a real change up, you know? And if you're like me and you like that, you have to try Hunter Reinforced Zombies. It's absolutely... like, it is so different because they just move so frickin' fast. This is... yeah. The same one? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be nice to have some armor. It's weird running around and not picking up ammo. Because I don't have to. Oh god. And I accidentally dropped my gun. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Yeah, the grunts, if you ever want to play where the grunts are not punching bags, this is the mod for you. These grunts are not punching bags. Dang, lost all my armor, most of my health bonus. I did not play that level particularly well. This is not the urban environment that I was so happy about yesterday. It had some awesome car Doom Cute. It had like vines, streets that were overgrown with vines, and had lava from hell impinging upon it. It was a real vibe. Uh-oh. I can use this gun as much as I want since but it's bolt action, so I don't know if it can keep up with the swarms. No, if I had my if I find my Lapua. Ooh, there's a better Lapua right there. So at least it's not bolt action. And it's silenced. Well, I guess both of those are silenced. I think only the LMG maybe is. No, there's also a single shot like breech load Lapua that's not silenced. I mean, it is fun sending Lapua rounds like through everyone. You're not gonna ever hear me say it's not. There's a new 99 8x18 pistol that I am addicted to, which I'm just waiting to show up. I don't believe it's silenced though. Maybe playing smarter. I'm just screwing around. Wasting my armor. The one thing in this that looks a little weird in the hunter reinforced zombies are the imps, and they don't look weird individually or if they're just a couple, but their movements are completely synced up, and so they look a little bit weird in big clusters, and I think that universal entropy helps with that, because even though they will move with the same in the same way, they will be different sizes and colors. Alright. Where was that exit? I literally have no idea. I should have paused and taken note. Yeah, back to the start. Okay. There we go. There is a way to add more music to Obsidian. I have not messed with it very much. I was not getting it to work back when I did mess with it, but that would be really good. I'm not actually a big fan of the original Doom music, which I don't think you're supposed to say that, because I think you're supposed to love absolutely everything about Doom in its original form and believe that nothing ever improved upon it. But I would rather look at that guy. Look at, like, with the weird pinkish maroon, like, it still looks, it looked even more creepy, I think. Let's see, this AK I don't think is carrying its weight. Oh, it's a heavy hitter, I think, because it's got crazy recoil. So it must be hitting hard, logically. I was playing a monster pack that was everything that was like stop motion captured. It was from another game. I can't remember which one. And it looked freaking awesome. Kind of like the way, kind of like Doom 64, with how you can really see the model work. But the monsters, it was clearly intended for a melee game because the monsters like kind of slowly close distance, and they just had absolutely zero chance. So unfortunately, that one didn't work out. Okay, yeah, so universal entropy looks fantastic with Hunter reinforced zombies, and I highly recommend this combination. Like, this is in... These are both in my list of, you know, like, essential for mixing up the Doom experience. I shouldn't have done that. It woke everybody up. Mods. I could really use something with a underbarrel 40mm grenade launcher. We just put that manifestation out into those vibrations out into the universe and hopefully manifest a grenade launcher. This is going to be really ugly. Wait. What the heck has happened? And am I in a glitch? Am I like on top of the elevator? Because it will not go. No. Yep, I already own that gun. That was weird. It seems like maybe that was a glitch in the level generator. Okay. That's a nice revolver. That was one of my top choices before, but it's got some real competition now. Now the Desert Eagle, which is another 44, but it's got 9 rounds, I think. It kicks like a mule, so... Oh my god, I got absolutely leveled. Look, did you see how tall that zombie was? I thought maybe he was a different sort of monster altogether. Oh, thank goodness for a little bit of infighting, or I would have been absolutely toast. I'm supposed to be working. What's the point of owning your own business if you can't play Doom instead of work? Alright, here we go. Always take the left-hand path. I love how they move. It's just when it's all, when there are a bunch of them, they're all synced up, moving at the same time. Oh, good God. Yeah, we get it, guys. We get it. Oh, I see. There's a ladder. Can these guys not climb ladders? That's convenient. Alright, so we are in map 6. Oh gosh. Serpentine, serpentine. Oh, this is it right here. Yeah, I just don't think that the AK is carrying its weight to block the FX Storm. Is that what it's called? MX4 Storm. It's really a gun that comes in clutch when you burn through your ammo, because it turns 9mm ammo, which is so common, into a very viable, like, big monster slaying round. Just because you hear how fast the rate of fire is on that. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, that bounced off that guy's head. Look at that little teeny tiny, look at that guy! Look at that little cutie! So these rounds hit a lot harder, so technically, you know, it's like a similar damage output. So this is a very rare type of ammo. No, I've got it auto-generating, so that doesn't matter. Whoa. I really need to heal. And these guys do not give you the chance. Let's see if we can hide. Okay. Really not doing well enough that I should be playing around with ammo types that aren't optimal, but it seems to be what I'm doing. There's another Silence 9 that I think might have gotten a little buff. I think it's rate of fire. I would have to like do a comparison, but it seems like its rate of fire is up. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Why did you wait for me to start trying to strap on some bandages? And then I get trapped. And that wasted half my armor. Luckily, you see those guys don't do a lot of damage. But they will absolutely pin you in place, while gunners do a lot of damage to you. And they will absolutely soak up ammo intended for gunners. That was a Revenant. We know those guys do damage. Oops. F and G are real close to each other on the keyboard when you're spazzing out. Thank God for the spin-up sound. I didn't realize those guys were back there. God bless America. Whoop. 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 Man, I was trying to see how long it would take for them to start attacking that little zombie. Too long is the answer. This is likely to kick off a poop storm. No? No? Oh, bro. See, that was a Hell Knight. I took him out pretty darn quick. Fair? No, that was not fair. Very rude of me. Oh, alright. Uh-oh. Man, I would love to be able to pick up the 20 gauge shotgun, deal with them. It's one of my favorites. But that one's tube fed and loud. There is a suppressed magazine fed 20 gauge that I usually will pick up. It's kind of in a mid zone where it doesn't quite do enough damage to warrant carrying for the big guys, and it doesn't quite have enough output where you want to carry it for the swarms. I gotta say that this feels a lot more like industrial to me than urban. And I'm kind of disappointed in that. I'm gonna have to play with the settings and see if there's something that I can do. Like, I think there might be settings for doing more open levels. I could be wrong for sure about that. In Obsidian is what I'm talking about. But then that, it makes me think, would make it towards what I'm looking for, which is that post-apocalyptic city feel of a couple of levels that I got. What level are we on? Okay, we will be making it to the end here. Apparently my internet is not working great today, so it looks like it's not a smooth streaming experience, which makes me feel sad for my many hundreds of thousands of people who are trying to watch me right now. Oh my god, these guys are so extra. What was... Oh, okay. Some fish in a barrel? That works for me. Oh! The way it scurried along the floor, I didn't realize it was a lost soul. Oh my god, how did they shoot me like that? It seems like they're like the way that samurais, even after they've been decapitated, should be able to get one last killing strike in. Like he's gonna spin around. Look, do you see that? That's wild. The 9mm I was talking about that I think has gotten an upgrade. It's not as... It doesn't spit lead like this does. Look at that, I mean that's insane. But I think it's been brought up to probably pretty close to the MP5. But you get a good scope and a silencer on this one. But no, it's about the storm, it's all about the storm. Alien style Revenant tearing me apart. that was a jump scare. So the Xenomorph skinned Revenant, I love. That's a great... I don't know what it's from. It seems like these 3D models are from things, and I'm not sure what. I guess I could check the credits. I should do that. Uh-oh. We got a serious Sam suicide bomber coming. Got a Mankey coming. Like, I don't know if you guys realize how much harder this Hunters Reinforced Zombies is when you do not have silenced weapons. When just every baddie from the whole level is tearing its way toward you. It ends up giving me heart palpitations. Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, if we're invincible... Uh-oh. That was predictable, wasn't it? Let's have a little fun. Oh my god, they dropped that guy on their own. I didn't even have to intervene. Whoa. That Cyber Demon has one of the best explosion animations. For sure. I should play Hunter Reinforced Zombies again, but play it on Hurt Me Plenty. And not use silent weapons, just to give you guys a feel. I mean, I don't even, honestly, even on Hurt Me Plenty, it might be too much with the, how many come at you. Okay, I do believe we are heading in. Yeah, we're heading into the last map, the Icon of Evil. So... This guy's soak. Now that is a very, very nice handgun. Very loud. Whoa. Whoa, 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 what hit me? I'm gonna need to pick up this. Sorry, Storm. You just can't hang with the big boys. I almost never will pick up the 40mm grenade launcher by itself, but I've not come across an underbarrel one yet. Desperate times. Alright, let's get in there and make some noise. No. What is this little delight? It's a Typhoon. It's a good gun. It's a good gun for going loud. Should we do it? You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna switch things up in this last level. I do believe we'll be facing the Icon of Evil. Last time I did, even though it was only a 10 level single episode build, that's what it's called in Obsidian. How do I even get in there? I mean, I could kill them all out the window, but oh, they're. Wait, no, it's a secret. Here we go. Okay. Well, guys, it's been fun. It's been nice knowing you. That's ludicrous. Whoa! That was scary. I had one of those that style Hell Knight jump at me yesterday, but in Project Malice, and they dissolve into, you know, puddles of goo when they do that, and I caught one in midair like that. That was very exciting. It's flying at me 1 second, and then it's just a pile of goo flying at me another. Wait, are we stuck back in here? How do we... Aw, well, father-son team. Maybe he's part of the Big Brothers Little Brothers program. It's cute. It's really heartwarming. You don't expect to see that with demons. But you know, maybe this is about reframing your own prejudices. You know, it's a little bit of a call-out moment. Seems like monsters should pop out of there. Okay, hold on. I thought I only made I thought I only made a single episode, so maybe. But did I make a whole? I might have made a whole mega wad. Sorry, guys. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. 60 rounds. $60 rounds plus an underbarrel. Sign me up. This is actually a super nice gun too. Alright, but you know what? I was not expecting to still be playing this, so I am gonna have to say goodbye for now. And I don't think we're going to continue this one. I think we're going to tweak the settings and see if I can make a better, get a better result for urban areas. So, yeah, have a great rest of your day.